Yo, what up? We are back. See, NXT is already kicked off. Noam Dar is sitting up here getting it in with Dijak already. How's everybody doing? I am a little late this week, but I am here. Hopefully everybody's good. Thank you guys for tuning in. As usual, we are here on our Tuesday to watch NXT, get it in. Moving through the week. Hopefully y'all saw a little bit of gameplay earlier. I had to cut it short just a little bit. Just one of them days or out of gas just a little bit. What's going on, RB? I see they on picture in picture as soon as it start. It begins on picture in picture. I see Metaphor still together for time being. I see Lash ain't switch up on she still ain't switched back up on him yet. Ready to see this fly play by play. Dijak is in the ring. Will Dijak get called up is the question. Will he enter the draft to get called up? I think it's time. Even though he's been holding NXT down, unless he wants to hold the NXT championship before he goes. I couldn't imagine they keep him down there too much longer. Oh, all right. Dijak been on this little streak lately. I want to see him win some, though. He's been on a streak of having great matches. Jakara down at ringside looking great. He fighting the whole squad, though. How's everybody day going, though? Hopefully well. What's going on, Mr. All Days Off? Oh, Noam Dar choking. He trying to choke out Dijak. Bro, he went from a choke to the choke slam. Oh, yeah, put him to sleep. How much longer y'all think Noam Dar needs in NXT, man, before they call him up? Oh, get So Ruka is up here. So Ruka's coming out tonight. We get to see another match with her. Noam Dar trying to get this fisherman's off. Oh. Oh, that was perfect. That was almost perfect. He couldn't hold it for the bridge though. Dijak said he ain't submitting though. They start, man. See, like that's what I like about NXT. They be starting off hot with great matches, like straight from the jump. Oh, oh, Supernova. Oh, big. Oh man, he didn't drop kick your man's all into steel steps. Too close to the ropes, man. Ref was counting over him. Now, see, if he was trying to grab the ropes, the ref would have been in the way. I ain't forget about your question yesterday, RB. Oh, okay, super kick. I will give y'all that answer about the blank check. What do you say, Mr. All Days Off? And Noam Dar could be the perfect cruiserweight champ. He could be, but do y'all really want to see the cruiserweight title back? Wait a minute, he got on the old Retribution mask. He's got super kicked in that mask. Wow. You say you want to see it back, Mr. All Days Off? Okay. I don't know. It seemed like once they went to 205 Live, that they just like kind of diminished what that belt was. But if they give the cruiserweight to a good spot on the card, I guess what show would you want to see the cruiserweight title on? Would you want to see it on SmackDown or Raw, or would you want to see it in NXT? Young Ava, she still got on her school uniform, man. I'm telling you. She too nice of a GM. Way too nice of a GM. Because she in a bloodline. Her daddy's the final boss. She the young boss. Oh, Lola Vice. Vice City. They getting right to it. Oh, okay, I see it. She got the GTA theme. Man, GTA aside, they pumping up SmackDown for this week. Damn, I wonder what they're gonna do for the. You said she has a perfect. She has a perfect caboose. But is she gonna be so Ruka is the question though. Oh. Was that NBA Jam? $2K should bring back NBA Showtime for 1 year at least. They didn't grab golf. You said I'm calling it. The crowd will be trash on SmackDown. It's the same lame crowd from the Nakamura versus Seth at the September pay-per-view. Where they at? Oh, they still in Canada, right? They wasn't too bad yesterday. Where's SmackDown at this week? Oh, yeah. I feel you. If that's the case. If that's the case, yeah. Give me a second while I grab this little drink. I just use all the creamer, huh? The city where Kevin Owens had on the Penguins jersey in the street. Oh yeah, it's probably not going to be a great look. Getting a little coffee mixed up real quick, so make sure I'm on the wake up. They didn't drunk all the creamer. All right, that'll work. Yeah, if that's where they are in Pittsburgh, then they in trouble. It be seeming like some of these cities be acting like they just don't want to be there. I don't even understand why they buy tickets if they don't want to be there. They got to fix this Raw problem though. That's the main thing. Who is going to take over Rhea Ripley's championship that the fans are going to like? Because it ain't like nobody could really just fill her shoes like that. That's a problem. Nobody can fill Rhea Ripley's shoes. That's a hell of a loss. She's not even gonna be backstage. It's like she about to go heel. So I mean, she's probably about to have surgery. We know who we said who we want to be as champ. Okay, hold on. What Blair talking about? Oh, this ain't Blair. This old girl that she got her picture over her page. Lyra Valkyria, she about to destroy Lyra. You said some of the girls all look alike to you. She does look like Blair Davenport though. She's gonna have to find that thing. I like her. I like her look. A lot of the girls go for this dark witchy kind of like vibe. Obsessed. She owned it though. She got it all over the board. You said the choker, necklace, golf vibe. Yeah, man, I understand. Not to say I don't like it. Okay, here comes Soul Ruka. Soul is different. Soul look like she ready for a Valentine, like a volleyball game, but she like hella athletic. Oh yeah, Victoria was definitely on one when she was on her crazy vibe. So Ruka got that knee brace on. I'm surprised she's still able to do all of this. She getting hers off. She says, "You said you probably alone in this, but her skin is perfect. She didn't need those tats." Nah, not at all. She has a very unique look though. She be floating around that ring, man. She's definitely women's champion one day, easy. And Lola Vice. It's like this next crop coming up, man, is just going. I'm waiting for him to hit the main roster. Damn. Lola Vice just hit her with like six six karate kicks real quick into the hip attack. I wonder if what do you say? I was thinking the same thing. These two will make it on the main roster, but not all the girls they show on NXT. I don't know, man. Like that's the thing. It's so many girls on NXT for the next roster that I think you can interchange with some of the girls on the main roster that'll actually make a difference. I could see Sol Ruka in the draft. Just like they need to just call her up. Especially with there being so many spots open. Becky gone. Area. Oh. So Ruka different, man. Bro, she not all the way, even all the way healed yet, and she doing these moves. Imagine if AEW had Sol Ruka. That's 4 spots. That's 5 spots. Oh, they got to cheat to get Sol Ruka up out of here. That's foul. And it's Blair Davenport at that. Then she just go right into dancing. Gave her a spinning back kick. They are in Florida. Natty, is she gonna be staying down in NXT? And then she'd go back to dancing again. Oh, the Vice is wilding. She's like NXT's Daniel Garcia, bro. Like, yeah, know how fun she is. She do. You know she does. Natty look like somebody granny. Oh, Ridge about to Ridge choking his ass out. I like how they using Ridge right now. Like he just snap. NXT Anonymous. Oh, the mega powers explode. Man said Natty look like somebody granny. Yeah, too close, man. Dylan. You too close, man. That's funny. They had this WWE 2K update. I'm trying to see what I missed. I played earlier. Played a couple of online matches. We caught ourselves a quitter earlier. He got mad. He was getting them hands put on him. I never play online though either. But I had to catch him. I didn't see none of NXT 3. What was it, 300? You say UFC 300? Yeah, I didn't watch any of it. I heard about it, but or I saw, I guess, something, but I didn't watch any of it at all. I don't know why. I don't know. It just hasn't been as interesting to me. Would you say you like 75% of the 12? It was 12 fights. They was doing too much. That's exactly why I didn't watch it. Are they showing the Miss Pac-Man lottery game? Oh, it's the California lottery. He said, yeah, they tried to hype it as a super card, top to bottom, not just the usually five fight main card. How was it though? It must. You say you saw 75%. Did it get boring and you just tapped out, or Finn Balor? They finna put Damien. I'm telling you, they finna put Damien out the crew. LOL got sleepy. It started from 6 p.m. Eastern to like 12:30. Oh yeah, see, so that would have been like 3 o'clock my time. They trying to turn her good. I'm almost ready to say that NXT got a better roster than the main roster on both shows put together, with the exception of like Bianca and Jade and Naomi. Oh my god. She about to try to get look, she don't even look prepared for none of this. Oh, here come Ridge Holland. You said you don't see any Santino in his daughter's face at all. Did Ridge get a new tat? And he better knock Duke out quick. Joaquin Wild need to go ahead and get away from LWO, man. It ain't doing him no good to be in the group. He don't have who gonna come out to help him do that flight. Get that extra flight. Oh no, not the Lars Sullivans. He said he got on the Lars Sullivans. What they had up for pre-order, was that a new CM Punk figure? That dude look like the Lars Sullivans too. Oh. They just restitched him and had him in the back, like, yo, just slide him to Lars. We're gonna slide son to Lars. They could turn him into a monster. Lars was a monster until, you know what I mean? You know, the allegations. I don't only want to call them allegations until until you know that the uneventful event came up. Oh, he could be that monster like him though. You said I like Lars' entrance presentation. That's about it. Yo, Lars had a good presentation. He had a good entrance. He had like you know what I mean. He definitely could have played into the character. You know, even afterwards. But then he started having anxiety attacks when he got up to the main roster. That was the problem. I just want to know which fan came up and was like, "Hey guys, I'm sorry to tell you this, but Lars is because that's how they did him. They did him dirty on X. That's how they caught him. It's like, why you doing your man's like that? They didn't even have to do him like that. They could have just kept that on the under, but they watched the video. Oh, big pounce. Riz should be in a position to be that next like Brock Lesnar. Here comes Sean Spears. Ain't no way Riz loses this. Wow! Oh, he missed him. All right, he gonna try to take flight. He gonna miss though. Look at Riz looking. He gave his man a power slam. Get your ass back in the ring. Oh, oh, get him out of here. Look how he looking at his hands. And look, I like how he just headed straight to the back like he's just a monster. Look, bumping all into Sean Spears. Sean Spears the one that's turning him into a monster. You said his return flopped NXT. It depends on what they do with him. This is who we need to see who they're gonna do with. Uh-oh. Oh, he fighting this week against Obafemi, right? He said, and yo, last night I had the volume down for a good part of Raw. I had no clue Sheamus had his lobster head thing back till this morning. LOL. No, I didn't even notice it myself. I think we was all too focused on Sheamus's physique because we haven't seen him look like that. Because that ain't even his usual ring gear. That's why he came out with the Ethicas on. Ivar pulling double duty. He fought last night. Malika Blade and Thea Hale look just alike, bro. This is what you were saying about like some of the wrestlers looking alike. This right here is a perfect example. They like the same character. Sheamus was protesting for his theme to return for years. H got it back for him. Tony D'Angelo's back. He need a rematch. The Don is back. He needs a rematch. See who was that girl with those dudes? I thought that was Thea Hale. Yeah, nah, that's what I was just saying. I just forgot her name that quick. Like that's what I'm saying. She looked exactly like Thea Hale. I thought the same thing at first, but she be with Ifone and them. Like you know what I mean. I see her every week, but it's like they gimmick is the same. So hopefully she figure it out. This is why some of them stay down in NXT a little bit longer. But I think Chase U's probably gonna get called up to the main roster soon. It's about that time. It is definitely about that time for them to get called up. They got a lot of commercials. Come on, NXT. Y'all know y'all wrong for all these commercials tonight. It's too much going on. I'm ready to get back to these matches. I want to see Ivor. I think him and Obafemi fight this week, right? Or are they gonna hold off until like the next pay-per-view show? That's what I'm waiting for. Ain't nobody even interested in this week's NXT. And it's supposed to be like a 2-week event. I thought. Ivar seems cool when not all in that Viking. They gonna turn Ivar into a trucker. I like him in the in wearing the Viking. You know what I'm saying? The Viking fit. He's a different character without it though. Unless they taking him back to NXT to you know what I mean try to repackage him because I don't know if Eric's coming back. Let's see. Because he didn't come out with what's her name yesterday either, right? I'm looking now to see if I see any Ivar if they changing them. Look, they go Thea Hill right here. Look. Good looking, Sandman. Appreciate it, brother. I'm telling you, man, the girls in yeah, there you go, right here. Look. The girls in NXT is giving the girls on the main roster a run for their money, man. This is the one time what's up, RB? This is the one time I wouldn't mind seeing like something very Vincey with the women of each roster. Maybe we'll get like something at Survivor Series. He finna put her off Chase U? All right, we got Tony Soprano coming through. Tony D'Angelo. They need a Paulie. They need a Paulie in the group though, man, to make it work. We got Christopher, Silvio, and Juliana. Oh boy, right here with the cut. That's Christopher. Other boy in all black. He remind me of Silvio. What's going on, Raleigh? Oh yeah, I'm good today, man. Just tired. I was live earlier playing 2K and then it just didn't it wasn't hitting too hard, so I had to take a little quick break. I played a few online matches. I jumped around on a few different online types of matches. Finally played some multiplayer. Uh-oh. They need one more member in this group though. Raleigh says, "What's up to the chat?" Oh, you say, oh, you love to see me play an internet user on two. Hey, look, all you gotta do is go watch today's earlier live. I had one person quit, and then the last match, the second match, I only played like 2 matches. I played against a Macho Man, and we had a ladder match, and he almost got to the top of the ladder, and he almost won that until I got him right at the end with Sheamus. I know he was hot about that loss. Keep telling him I'm the king of the ladder match. Quick question for you. Do you think Matt Hardy will join the WWE soon? Do you want to see him or no? Maybe YS6 group. If he's broken, I wouldn't mind seeing him in the YS6. If we get broken Matt Hardy. Depending on what he does, though. I want to see an unhinged broken Matt Hardy. I would love to see him in more of a manager role. All right, I can see them winning the Heritage Cup from these dudes. He said I would like it. Also saw Eric Rowan canceling indie bookings at the moment, and that's interesting. Yeah, he's coming back. Eric Rowan is coming back, and so is and Braun Strowman is also healed as well. There's no way that they're gonna not be in this group, the Y6 group. That's the white and the black sheep. What's going on, James? He said I watched Eric Rowan on Mania live stream recently. He was quiet guy, didn't say much. Had his sheep mask with him, pretty cool. Yeah, that's it. He don't need to say nothing, but I just hope they let him like have more of a character. You know what I mean? Like Braun Strowman became an absolute star, but I think them standing next to Bo Dallas would do them some good. They trying to charge people. They going up. Yeah. Don't nobody interrupt the Don. Charlie Dempsey. Tony D'Angelo better knock him out. They about to take the Heritage Cut. You said not the best guest on the live stream when they don't talk about the Mania matches or say much about much on the stream, in my opinion. Absolutely not. I like Thea Hill in the NXT. Absolutely. We were just talking about Thea Hill. It's a lot of girls. That's what we were saying earlier, Riley. That like a lot of the girls in the NXT roster is they look great, better than the main roster. The group looks better without Gallic. Yeah, Gallic ain't coming back. He's done. Yeah, there we go. They about to suffer for Gallic's transgressions and lose the Heritage Cup. Yeah, man. The Mania matches, I'm still reeling from WrestleMania, man. It's still we still got so much to cover from that. I'm loving where it's going next. I'm really excited to see who's going what they're gonna do about this women's championship. I really don't want to see a tournament. You got plenty of women at the top. I say they had one good match. Backlash is in a couple of weeks. You just set up the best women, like best three from each roster, have a ladder match at Backlash, maybe. Although I would like to see Nia Jax win the championship. I think they you got to keep it on a monster. Keep it on somebody unbeatable until Rhea gets back. You said, yeah, there is King Ariana Grace contested for Miss Canada. I think she came to the top 5. She didn't win. Santino. Oh yeah, no, they just showed her earlier too. She's with Gigi Dolan right now. Like I like what they're doing together. They're, you know what I mean. They just showed her little video package, so that was kind of nice. I definitely like Ariana Grace. Oh yeah, this show is good tonight. They keeping it moving. They just got too many commercials right now. Oh yeah, Nia looks incredible. Hey yo, look, Nia is getting back to her modeling weight. Y'all ever seen Nia when she was a model? I think they do a tournament for Rhea's title. Should be at Backlash. Liv, Nia, Jax, Becky, Chelsea Green. Maybe I don't think Becky's gonna be back in time. I think Becky's on vacation with Seth, man. Yeah, I'm getting a picture together of Nia Jax right now. He said, "Yeah, Leo, Nia Jax, she did get baptized. I saw that." Leo, feels up to you to talk to Triple H. What do you do with the women's title now that Rhea is injured? That's what I'm saying. The person that's deserving, that's been having like the best matches, honestly, on the roster, I would have to give it to. I gotta give it to Nia Jax, man. Like, and ain't nobody more scarier on the roster that you know what I mean is almost unbeatable. That's been having those matches. Um, unless you give it to somebody that's transitional. You know what I mean? You can have her and Liv Morgan fight over, and then let her and Liv Morgan feud over it. What do you say? Becky is not on vacation. She's in UK with WWE doing live events. She got in a mood with everyone in the IWC, and there she's saying she's off for a while. No offense, you can. No, no, no. Maybe we just want her to take a break as well. Nia's doing her best work ever in WWE. Yeah, I just don't see Becky needing to have the title. You know what I'm saying? You know, she got sick at WrestleMania. I don't know if she may want to hold the title, but I think between her and Seth all being featured so much, holding the title is like kind of like why like people are saying she's taking a break. But I mean, if she's doing live events, that's cool. Nia Jax versus Liv Morgan for the vacant world title. That's what I want to see. Because then afterwards, all we're going to get is like Liv Morgan versus Becky, and I don't want them to. I don't want. The thing is, I want them to build Liv Morgan if they're going to keep building her for what they're going to do for the title for you know what I mean, to build her up. I don't want to see her just come in and win the title. I understand that she was going to feud with Nia. I mean with Rhea next, but she's going to have to work herself into it to where we believe that she can, you know what I mean, hold that championship. You said I'm guessing Liv will be next champ on Raw. SmackDown's women's roster is a lot better than the Raw's. Do you agree? Absolutely. Uh-oh. Where did this match come from? They letting the young boy fight Ela? He went through a lot last week, so I can see why they letting him fight Ela. Those IWC comments. Yeah, Javon Edmonds. The IWC was whoever the dude was in the IWC that set everybody off at NXT. I don't even know who that streamer is, man, or you know what I mean? Like, we all went off on him though for his comments. Oh, Ela finna break this boy in half. The question is, since Ela declared for to move up to Raw, who's gonna win his title? It gotta be Trick Williams, right? He said this kid has everything to be a player for a long time. He has the height along with the flippy shit. Well, he does. I'm also guessing Bianca J will be women's tag team. Absolutely. Is it Damage Control champs Oscar and Kyrie? I forgot it's them two, isn't it? Yeah. And it's crazy because Bianca has been feuding with Asuka and Damage Control for over a year. That's a long running feud. And I like it though, like, because it's like she can't shake them even though she's beating other people. Ooh. Imagine if they let this boy beat Ela tonight. I doubt it's gonna happen. That title got Trick Williams written all over it. But they showing he can hang with Ela though. Oh. Sorry, who was being horrible about NXT streamer? I bet I've heard of him. Was it no, it wasn't even JD. It was not JD. It was I forget the guy's name. I would have to go back and look through my tweets because like he had not just the IWC on him. He had like all of like, I mean, Trick Williams, Ava came out and said something. Everybody in the locker room came out defending dude. Undertaker versus Jeff Hardy angle. Remember that in 2002? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Even the guys like his partner was like, bro, he's a future champion. You know what I mean? I didn't see the story you just said about getting everyone in IWC pissed about NXT. No, not NXT. Every what it was they were talking about the guy just started talking shit about Javon Edmonds. He said he had a slave face out of all things. So it was real racial, you know what I'm saying? And then once he got racist, and then the next episode he doubled down on whatever he said. He came back after the whole IWC turned on him, and then like he really just got disrespectful the last time. Even Javon was like, "Yo, watch your mouth, gang!" Like, and then you just saw the whole IWC and the NXT roster pile on dude. And next time he came out, he was wearing like his clothing was kind of like, you know what I mean? What do you say? He was wearing basically, racist clothing on top of everything. Like it's just like he got the impressions that he was looking for. He found the fan base that he was looking for to do that. It was, you know what I mean? It was worse than JD. I would say that. He said, "No, Lee, I'm saying what match you will do for a women's triple threat to a tournament to crown a new women's title, or a six pack scramble match." James, I'm going with a 6-pack. Like what my lady said, damage control is just damage. LOL. Oh man. Is he a no? Is he a no? Nah, he's like nobody knew who he was. Let me see. Let me find his name. I'll find it. I have it on Twitter. Unless they deactivated him already, which I doubt. It seems like, you know what I mean, because everybody reported him like on there. That's what the sad part was. Let's see. I'm looking. Give me a second. Oh yeah, his name is Kevin Scampoli, but they've removed him. It looks like. No, he's still there. You can still see it, but it's very limited. His name is Kevin Scampoli. So everybody voted. He. The funny thing is, he looks almost like a dude. Look like what's his name? He looks like God damn it, Baron Corbin a little bit. He got a Baron Corbin look to him. He's like the racist Baron Corbin. Yeah, the behavior of Raleigh is sick, man. Like, I don't understand how he still has his account, like with the whole IWC and the whole NXT roster on him. This is why, dude, Javon has his why he's in the ring right now with Ilya Dragunov. This is probably why they gave him that match, to show everybody how good he was. Who was this? I have no clue who you on about. I have to look. Is he a famous? A lot of subs. He has quite a few subs though. They are giving him. They did sub him. Let's see how many he has. Because it seemed like he gained some more subs afterwards. With obviously, with the way that the world is right now. So right now, yeah, he got he has like 13,000 followers, almost 14,000. And it was sad because Val Venus came to his defense talking about freedom of speech and all of that. And it's like, bro, what? And that was what was disappointing, was Val Venus even sitting there trying to defend him. You know what I'm saying? I know you good. Yeah. Mr. Arties also says Kevin Scampoli. Yeah. He looks like a lame. He is a lame, bro. Like, if you listen to him, look at Will, like, who? I never heard of him. Sandman said, I can't stand content creators like that just for the clout. He ready to jump out the window for no reason. He did. Look, Ronnie says, yep, but Baron Corbin looking like, you're right. I don't want to listen to people like that. Racist behavior. No way. Nah, man. Like, he looks like a racist Baron Corbin, bro. Like, and that's why I just was like, oh, I'm cool, bro. Like, you can move on. Like, but it just became what? Yeah, Val Venus was, go look at Val Venus's post. And it was what Val Venus said. He said, he was like, I'm all for it. He said, I'm not for what he said. I would never call somebody a he hit dude in the second video with the hard R, right? The hard ER. And Val Venus didn't say it, but he like left the letters there empty. So it's like, why would you even write that? Like, if you just don't agree with him, you don't agree with him. You don't have to like do that. It made everybody look at Val Venus sideways. Like, all right, bro, like you on the same shit, damn near. RB said King Leo got you some homework. When you get a chance, check out the Way I remix featuring One Republic or Way. Okay, I'll pull it up. Riley says, "What's up to Robert?" Yeah, just got back. Who is Kevin Scampoli? He's the dude that he's the racist that's the racist Baron Corbin that's online becoming a content creator trying to get clout. He even got it too though, because he didn't have that many followers. Now he's up to damn near 14,000 followers. Hey, what's going on, Ballet? How are you tonight? Yeah, Val Venus showing his panties. That's, you know what I mean? We got the right to censor him at this point. This movie Abigail right here would have been a perfect chance for WWE to capitalize on it, and so they can call it Sister Abigail. They should have put some money into this. Clearly, no offense. You haven't seen Val Venus on Twitter. He talks crap and is offensive on Twitter. He comes out with all sorts of, yeah. You know what? I've never paid attention to Val Venus on Twitter until recently, until I saw that, and I was like, okay. It's a lot of them like that. Earl Hebner's brother, you know what I'm saying? It's quite a few. We seeing them coming out and jumping out the window these days. Oh, that's good, Ballet. I'm glad you feel better. Everybody's been a little under the weather. I'm halfway still like trying to get it together. I don't know what the oh, you know what it could be? They did tell me so I won't get sick. I need to be taking these what's the name, since I split my lip and I haven't taken any all day. They said I can get sick if I don't take these meds. So it be having me mad with all these meds I be having to take. That's probably why I felt off today. Just one of them days. It was a long one. I jumped off the stream early. Everybody saying, what's up to Ballet? All right, Sandman said Ballet the enforcer. Absolutely. RB says, was you sick, Ballet? Peace to the Sandman. He said, don't trust these. That's over there. You about to make you watch the Boondocks, bro. You say Perk Gable has arrived. Metal Yellow first. Hey, yo, I was thinking the same thing last night. Yo, man, I was happy the way that ended last night. I know y'all saw the happiness on my face when Chad Gable turned. I was getting mad. I was gonna be mad if he didn't turn last night. There goes Sol Ruka. Ava be getting punked into giving up matches. I'm waiting for her to just get mad one time and then just tee off on somebody. I like Tatum, man. She giving me them Tatum got them scary girl, them Wednesday Adam vibes. Ballet said they look like a bunch of ants climbing a hill trying to get to Ela. Says, hey Robert, yeah, Leo, to make sure you take the antibiotic. I'm taking them. I just took it right now, and I gotta take 2 more for the rest of the day. I don't know why I didn't take them, and that's probably why I was feeling off today. I still feel halfway off right now. I'm trying to get it together now. That's what I just remembered. Like I looked over and I looked at him and was like, wait a minute, I didn't take the antibiotics today. RB says Kevin Scampoli, the first ever racist Digimon dude, Digivolved in his first form. What y'all want to call him? I don't want to mix Baron Corbin into it. Sandman said Ava look like when she sneezes, she'll bite a hole in her chin. I don't do Ava like that. That's foul. It sound like the corn man is outside. You know, they be taking Cash App now. Oh man, you are wild for that one, Sandman. Oh no, I'm not. I'm So what's the name of the group again? That's what I'm saying. The Way I is the song called The Way I Are remix featuring One Republic. Oh, you talking about Timbaland? Take one at breakfast, lunch, and dinner is if it's prescribed for 3 times. Absolutely, it is. So I gotta take it 2 more times today. I guess I'll be up late trying to make sure I get it all in. I'm sure I've heard the remix. That's one of my favorite songs. I used to play that the original in the studio 24/7, just on some just because the way it hits. If you got a hell of a system, Thea Hell going off. If you got a hell of a system, the way that the beat, I don't know what Timbaland did to compress the beat like that. Like the wind that comes out of the studio, out of the speakers when that song hits, it just like you could feel like the air hits you in the face. Oh, why they doing Thea Hell like this, man? Oh, why is Chase? Why they trying to grab her? Let her go. Why they trying to protect? No, why they protecting JC Chan? I don't know where Lexus King is. I need to see it. He must not got his lineup, ballet. Leary is in the ring. Let's go. Look at Roxanne Perez in the back, all safe and sound. You said drink plenty of water too. I will. I have another case downstairs. I'm about to have the gargoyles bring me some up. Some water. Bring some water bottles up. You said there are other remixes, I think. Yeah, but I want to hear this one with Roman Republic, though. All right, I got it pulled up. Saying the gargoyles. Yeah, I call my kids the gargoyles, man. That's what I call the babies, even though they teenagers. Final Testament. Who they coming down here to be there? Why they got Final Testament down here? Sandman said, "What's goody, Rob? You about to go to heaven on that joint? I promise you." All right, I'm definitely gonna check it out. Today's the 30th anniversary of all that. Wow. But then it's cold blooded that it's the 30th anniversary and they just had that other what's the name? Are they doing anything special for the cast at least to try to make up for what happened? Killer Cross is in the house. They gave him the smallest shoulder pads in the world. RB said nothing much saying, man, about you, brother. And he said you a mess. Hello. Ava Towers over Pop Rocks. She does. Sandman says, life is good. I feel blessed, man. I'm glad to hear that, man. So, RB, yesterday you had asked me about turning down this blank check, right? So, I'm going to give you the answer to it. So, in turning down a blank check, which was the first and only time that I've ever, not too many people get offered a blank check in life. But, and to me, turning down a blank check, it came with an artist that I had put out. We dropped her album. We dropped her album. This was just me and my business partner on our label, Natural Legends Entertainment. Basically what happened was, this is how crazy it is, right? The album was, we took her from knowing how to rap a little bit to being way better skilled at it and giving her the confidence. So when you build an artist up, sometimes that aren't very, they're not either very skilled at it or they don't, know the whole intangibles about how to write bars. It took us about a year before we got her to the point to where she started putting her album together. So, I'm trying to do this without dropping her name because it's kind of like, but I might have to. I probably will somewhere within the conversation just because the album I thought was okay. It still was produced well. But anyway, she basically during that time after we built her up and had the album done, the album was almost done. We had maybe like 4 more records to put out. Like on her, we added 4 more records to the project. We got up to the point of the release party. So we were getting ready to release the first single, and we played. It was like the day before we were about to release the single. That morning, we got a call from one of our peoples who was a like a mentor between my business partner and the girl. So basically in between that, she was asking us, hey, don't put the record out. You know what I mean? I didn't sign no NDA. We dropped her from the label. Like, you know what I mean? She asked for her release, but she couldn't take the album with her. That was the whole point. So, it's kind of hard not to do this without saying who it is. So if y'all know who India Love is, y'all know who her. She has like 4 sisters. The one sister that rides the motorcycle, she used to be known as Mommy is Tatted. That's Morgan Westbrooks, right? So Morgan Westbrooks is the artist. At this point, you know, they was just doing, they had the TV show The Westbrooks, and all of the sisters are very popular. They're very beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Morgan is the heart and soul of that group of the sisters. So Morgan's album, we were working on it the whole time. It just so happened that, you know, we were looking for an artist to sign, and, you know what I mean? Morgan fell right into it. So as we working on Morgan's album, whatever, she decides, like, you know what I mean? After right before we finished it, we had the album release party. One of the people that was there heard the album, was like, yo, this album is better than what I thought. I didn't know y'all did all of this. So, you know what I mean? Like, they was like, don't put the song or don't put the single out yet. Morgan kind of was hurt that we didn't drop the single. The single would have did what it was supposed to do. So I think it was and we had got Frankie Beverly like to sign off. We was doing everything right. We got everything right. The very first single was super dope. We got Frankie Beverly to sign off on. What song was that? Beyonce remade the same joint. I forget at the time, but whatever. Anyway, so right when we dropped the album, right before we dropped it, or no matter of fact, the day that we were getting ready to drop the album, that day she goes on a radio station, does an interview. This is right before the album drops. So then she sends us clips, but she wouldn't send us the whole interview. But she accidentally sent us the link to the whole interview. When she sent us the link to the whole interview, she like kind of was like she did everything by herself. Now imagine us spending upwards of $50,000 on this project, right? And out of our own pockets, that money that could have went to my kids, money that could have went to my business partners, other stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, we spent money on this, shooting videos and everything. Soulja Boy is on the album. This is right before he came out with the whole, like, when he said Drake on what is it, the Breakfast Club, all of that. So yeah, look, Ballet, remember, she said, I remember her and her sisters, they had a reality show. Yeah. So Morgan was the one with all the tats. So she's we took her from not really knowing how to rap to knowing. By the time we finished that project, like, if you go look for the album, it's called Evolve. I named the album. You know what I mean? Like, because she didn't know what she wanted to do. And I'm like, but she told me, like, you know, from listening to her story, I gathered it. Now, during this time, but when she got to know me, I was just coming off of, like, I was gone because I got dropped from my deal. I was going through a lot at that time. And my business partner asked me to come in and, you know what I mean, help build the label and everything. And we, you know, this is how we started doing it. We managed the artist first, and then we started working on the label. So then we surrounded her with all kind of girls from Compton. We had a whole plan to do this whole Compton movement. We had other girls from Compton to join. Anyway, it came down to it. And then everybody started hearing the sauce that we had put together, like the way that it was mixed. A lot of that stuff, those sessions that we sat in on, me and my business partner sat in there. We perfected the album to the point to where when the album dropped, Snoop reposted it. Everybody was reposting it. You know what I mean? We got radio stations after us. We got record companies after us that wanted her album. And the album was starting off to do well. So what happened was after she came to us and was like, yo, you know, she just was like, yo, you know, I kind of went off the label especially after the what's, and we was like, yo, what's good with, like, you saying that you're doing this album by yourself? It's like, because that ain't true. Like, why would you say that to the radio station when you saying you ain't got no help and you didn't pay for none of it? Like, you just sat here and half of it you didn't even write. We wrote most of the album. Like, it was a committee of us that wrote the album. So we say private party wannabes. Yeah, AOP just made a real quick mention of them. They made real quick. They put them out quick. So she you know what I mean? Like, it was so deep that to the point of, like, when you say that other people are involved, like, you know what I mean? We had Jay Prince involved, like, you know what I mean? Like, they came through. Like, Jay Print, when you have like, you know what I mean? What is it? Mob Ties and everybody, like that's how close it was. Like it was like Drake, and we had to deal with Safari from Nicki Minaj's ex-boyfriend. It was so many people trying to get involved to get on, you know what I mean? Because they saw what we were doing with her and they knew she was marketable because she rides motorcycles and she does all of this other stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like she's a great artist, or we turned her into a great artist. So, you know what I mean? Like she was getting better and better over time. And then right then she was just like, well, you know what I mean? At some point, you know, the manager came in or whatever. She signed management, which was, she should have had management in the first place. But she signed a deal with Old Girl, and Old Girl was trying to take her and move her around with Rap A Lot, Trade of Truth, and all of them. And she was taking amenities. She started doing deals with like so many different record labels, like Sony. Her sister was competing with her. India Love was dropping like songs on top of her. We were dealing with so much industry drama that we could have did a reality show off of it. Like even then, like I had reality show people looking at her that I had met because I was driving Uber. People that ran Mob Wives, the producer that ran Mob Wives, I ran into her. They were looking to do something new. I was like, yo, look at these girls, and these girls right here, they used to have another reality TV show. I was like, maybe you could do one with the other three sisters because they're interesting. She was like, huh, okay. They were about to get a deal like that. So it was just one of those things that just kept going. And then she came and she was like, she wanted off the label. We was trying to figure out why she wanted off the label after we had just finished investing so much. So I ended up going to court one day, which was really weird. And so when I went to court, me and this other artist that I knew that started in my building, I forget the name of the group he was in, but they started in my building. They used to see me go to the studio all the time, and they were younger than me. And so like they took a little inspiration because they saw that I can make it and get a deal. So they went on and got themselves a deal. They got themselves a bigger deal with like RCA. So through that time of her with us building her and us building her up, like that day I went to court for a traffic ticket, we were all in there for old traffic tickets. This was like during like the beginning of the pandemic. So we all at court, and then some older guy was just walked up to us while me and dude is talking music. Oh, here come Ivor. He get a fight over Femi. So he's while we're doing it, while we're talking music, old boy walks over and said, y'all do music? We like, yeah. He said, so what y'all got? So I'm like, yo, I got Morgan Westbrook's, but you know what I mean? She's leaving, but I just got the video back with her and Soulja Boy. So if you guys look online, Morgan has a song with Soulja Boy, a video with him called what's the name of that song? Damn, I can't even remember the name of the song. I don't want to remember it either, but I mean, I go back and watch it every now and then. But if you look up Morgan Westbrook, Soulja Boy, you'll find it. So the video was supposed to be bigger. There was just a whole bunch of politics, and these are the games they played. But the record label, like afterwards, when I said I was cool on her and we decided to part ways with her, and then we let her go, like imagine the people calling me 24/7 asking me like, yo, what the guy kept calling me from that I met at court was like, yo, what would it take for you to like, you know what I mean? Like put to work with her again. And I'm like, nothing. Like, you know, we were just done with her. So then he calls back one day and he's like, yo, you know what I mean? Like, yo, look, Arista wants to offer you a blank check. Whatever you want to take, you know, whatever it'll take to get you to work with her again, because they knew that they weren't getting out of her what we had gotten out of her. Timbaland had tried to finish an album with her. He could never do it. This is way before us. will.i.am tried to sign her. Like, so it was Sony, Interscope, Capitol tried to sign her, Arista, and what other label was it? It was one more label that tried to sign her on the East. And so Arista was the one that called and offered the blank check though. So that he was like, man, look, Arista has a blank check for y'all. Whatever y'all want to come back and work with her to do another project, we'll give y'all. And I called my business partner and was like, look, man, I don't know what y'all want to do. It's whatever to me. Like, I don't really care. You know what I mean? But we all took a vote. Me and my business partner was like, we just didn't like the way that we got done. So, yeah, like after not, you know what I mean? Like after deciding, like, it wasn't worth it. It wasn't worth, like, who knows what she would have said to anybody else to, how would you say? We don't know what she would have said to any of the people in the industry about our label. She had already left the label or said she wanted off the label. But then it was like, what do you do in that situation? Like, you know what I mean? And plus our integrity and what we stood for as far as that. It's like, We already gave you the keys. She was making songs, like extra songs and recording at other studios and stuff like that. They hooked her up to where she did like this whole like Harley Davidson trip from riding from Atlanta all the way back to LA. Like the labels were giving her amenities already. So she was already shopping a deal. And then it's kind of hard. You can't, what are we going to do with us just being regular people and dealing with Jay Prince? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of one of those things where like her peoples was messing with Jay Prince and them at Rap A Lot. And they were like, you know what I mean? Like, you can't really step to Rap A Lot. You can't have a problem with Rap A Lot. Y'all already know what, y'all already know. If anybody know Rap A Lot Jay Prince, you already know what it is. You know what I'm saying? So it was just one of those things we was just like, all right, now we straight. And so he just kept calling me and kept calling me and kept calling me. And then in Arista dropped that, yo, whatever y'all want, y'all can have. It was like, everything comes at a price to us. We was like, our integrity wasn't worth. We'll figure something else out. We'll get to where we need to go without having to take a blank check and put our integrity in place of that in case for just for some money that probably would have lasted for whatever. And, you know, we ended up finding another group after that. The only thing that happened was the pandemic after that. So who knows what would have happened even if we would have took the money. We would have been tied to something that, like, then the pandemic came. And then what happens? We owe all of this money, and or we have all of this money, or we owe this record label all this money, or she's upset because she's not getting this and that. So we made what money we did back off of the album. The album still brings in a little money out every now and then. You know what I mean? It's still a pretty good project. You know what I'm saying? As far as I'm concerned, and we probably got Soulja Boy's best verse ever on there. But I mean, shit, a lot of the people on there, you got people from YSL on that album, that like got in trouble. That's probably is, you know what I mean? You seen them on trial with Young Thug and everything. Like the album had Rich the Kid on it. Like if you look the album up, it's called Evolve. Like, so that from top to bottom, it was a pretty good project, but definitely is one of those things where if you know what I mean, like where working in the industry and working in entertainment, that like, you know, they can try to offer you anything, but it's just like, what morals do you stand on? And it's kind of, we kind of glad we never did that. But that was the story, RB, of how we turned down that blank check, bro. Like, you know what I mean? And I'm kind of still glad we did. The money would have been great, but you know. Mr. Harley's off says, hello, Will. Will says, got a recommendation for your King, YouTube wrestling related. If you want to check her out, the channel is called ECW Francine Extreme. I think I might follow Francine Extreme. Let me check. I think I do follow Francine Extreme. The Queen of Extreme. Yeah, I do follow her because she had a problem recently with somebody calling themselves the Queen of Extreme, if I remember, in WWE. She was kind of hot about that. Yeah, I do follow her, Raleigh. Black rankings ain't the best looking. Absolutely not. Mr. Audie's off said we like one and two tonight. Yeah, here we go again with that. Yeah, sorry, ECW Diva Francine is called. Yeah, I definitely follow her though, because I remember her get on. I remember I started following her because on Twitter she was complaining about somebody calling themselves the Queen of Extreme. Ballet said she used to watch Mob Wise. He said, you got some cool stories, King. I heard you selling your live streams, cool, interesting stories, good stuff, King. Absolutely. I mean, you know, it's just coming. A lot of my stories come from working in entertainment and getting fucked over in entertainment a lot, you know what I'm saying, on different occasions. But those losses always comes with lessons. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot to learn. Like, you know, my counterpart is Kendrick Lamar, and he's become one of the greatest of all time. Like I say, our talents were born in the same place in my sister's living room. And, you know, he's made it, and there's always the one that doesn't make it. And, you know what I mean? I wouldn't say I didn't make it. I would just say that I got the short end of the stick a lot of the times. Nobody likes the dope person. It's kind of like Kendrick in this battle with Drake right now. Nobody is looking for, they don't think Kendrick is going to pull off this victory in this battle, which me knowing Kendrick, I think he'll do it. He said, tell me you didn't do time for traffic tickets. No, you know what? I did go to jail for traffic tickets, RB. I ain't even gonna front. This was back before that though. I was going to go do a commercial. This is when I had first got signed. I went to jail for one night on some traffic ticket shit. And I spent the night in jail over like 2 goddamn train tickets. It wasn't even traffic tickets, it was train tickets. Ballet was like, no, she's looking like the blank check. Ivar on Raw now, NXT. He's God. He's everywhere. I think he's done better solo than with Eric Viking Raiders myself. No offense to Eric. Valhalla Sarah Logan was with Eric. Am I right, Sharam? Yeah, she has to be. She said, we know what time it is for sure. Absolutely. The stakes are always extremely high if you are given a blank check. Yeah, that's why we didn't take it. I'm glad you never took that. I'm glad I didn't either, man. Who knows what we would have dealt with. But, like I say, everything comes full circle right now. If you go to her Instagram, she's selling promo for like $20 to 100. So RB says, Liv Morgan, man, yeah. She was hot. Liv Morgan was going by the Queen of Extreme. Yeah. She stopped that real quick, too. Wait a minute. I thought Ivar was here to fight Obafemi. Oh yeah, that's right. Him and Jeff Briggs got to fight for the right to fight for the North American title, right? Jonathan Coachman has a great podcast that no one knows about, Behind the Turnbuckle. I actually want to watch it. He said, "Tell me the story about them train tickets." All right, so the train ticket story was, I caught 2 train tickets going to school, like when I was in high school, right? So we talking like 1997. So 1997, I know that's like eons ago. 1997, I was going to school and didn't have the funds to get on the train those mornings. My pops was just like being cheap and shit. Like he didn't want to pay for the ticket. You know what I mean? Give me money to catch the train. So I just hopped on the train and shit, trying to go to school, get to my other bus stop. I swear to God, 10 years later in 2007, I took off. I'm at work and I took off early because somebody asked me. They was like, "Yo, look like Ivar got his number 1 contendership to fight for that North American title." 10 years later, I'm driving on the road and I had my plates in the window, in the back window, because I couldn't screw them into the back of my car. So I'm driving to Hollywood. I took off work early. I'm headed to go do this commercial because they said they needed somebody that can rap close to Jay-Z, at least, like, you know what I mean, in the style. And that was perfectly me. So my boy called me like, "Hey man, get to this studio. If you can get here by 3:00, them dudes is going, you know what I mean, let you rock for this commercial. You know what I'm saying? They need somebody to do to rap on this commercial." And I'm like, cool. I head over there, and then out of nowhere, I get pulled over by this cop. The cop hit me. He said I was born in 97. What month was all this? This had to be like February or something like that, because I had left that job around like pretty shortly after that. This was like, no, matter of fact, it was April. You know why? Because it was right before my birthday. It was like April. I swear it was like April 12th that the day I got arrested. I believe it was April 12th. So I'm driving, and he pulls me over and he's like, "Yeah, all right." He checks everything. And I'm like, I don't have anything wrong. You know what I'm saying? All my license, my what's the name? My plate is right there in the car. You can see it. He like, okay. So then he like, wait here for a second. He went to his cop car, came back. He was like, all right, yeah, you know what I mean? I'm gonna let you go in a second. Just turn around. Once he said that, I was like, oh, it's a wrap. He put me in cuffs, took me down to Hollywood. I went to jail in Hollywood. That was the wildest night ever. That was a wild night in jail. People was tripping inside of the jail system, bro. Like it was on some real other shit. So that night in jail, it's just so much shit was happening. Dude was it was some dude in there that was just, you could tell something was wrong with him. He went in there, he was fake putting together equipment and shit. Dude was putting together like this, like he was putting together like he was something mentally wrong with him. He was in there putting together camera equipment, like, yo, you gotta hold the boom mic like this, you gotta do this, you gotta hold the camera right here. And so I was I worked at the hospital, so I had on hospital clothing. So they asked me, was I, a trustee in jail? And I was just like, yeah, so they wouldn't fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? So nobody fucked with me the whole night because they thought I was like a shot caller in jail or some shit. And I was just there, get ready to go to court. So I got bailed out, but they didn't let me out until they took everybody else to court. So that shit was like, it was just a wild night. Like to go to jail over some fucking train tickets was like crazy. Man, yeah, bro. Like it was, man, look, and that was some wild shit. Okay, they setting up what's this, a cage match? Who's in the cage match tonight? This little ass cage they got. Yeah, so no, I didn't go to jail then. I went to jail. Remember that I got the tickets in 97. But I got the actual I went to jail in 2007. So it took them 10 years for me to go to jail for some stupid ass train tickets. You said Trick is winning, so Drag can go to the main roster in the draft. He's already in the draft contention. Okay. Oh, it's Trick versus Melo tonight. All right. I'm here for it. I can't wait. Trick Williams gotta feel good about, man, his where he's going. Roddy says it was Liv Morgan, WWE called Liv Queen of Extreme. She was going to sue WWE. She said on her video channel. She see then why would she didn't even need to do that? Francine could have got a check. She didn't have to burn no bridges or nothing like that. But it's cool. Look, everybody be so ready to go live as soon as the shows go off, and they eat each other up during the what's the name. That's why I do after the after shows. She says, "Where's my boom operator? Carpenters are needed on that set." What that was the day I got arrested in 07 was April 12th, bro. On that day. I believe it was like around then. Because I remember because my birthday was coming up and I was gonna have to spend my birthday like in jail, and I didn't want to do that. I was like, man, I ain't trying to spend my birthday in jail. No, I haven't been to the museum where he died at or not at all. I'm sure I've been in that area and such, but never in the actual space. I wasn't even in LA when Pac died, like or Biggie died. Like I was here when Biggie died, but I wasn't here. No, actually, was I? I wasn't here when Biggie or Pac died. Actually, like I lived in Texas at that point for 1 year, and that was the first year the school was built. So I have all these unique ass experiences just in life that like make my life more like a little more interesting and makes it fun. And I love like I mean that's why I say I enjoy life. I've had my ups and downs, but I enjoy life, man, like to the fullest and all of my experiences because they help grow me to who I am. I'm here to be able to tell you all about some of these experiences and such. You know what I'm saying? So it's always fun. RB says, I don't blame Francine on that one. That's what the guy in prison was thinking. He was setting up the equipment for the next scene. He was, Ballet. He was setting up the equipment for the next scene because he knew he was going to jail. They took his ass to jail quick. He was the last person before, like, it was like 3 of us left in the cell when they was letting everybody out that morning. I was the last person they let out. And I'm like, why are y'all not letting me out if everybody's going to court? Because I didn't know I got bailed out. I thought I was going to court with everybody else. I'm like, what's going on? They like, oh, you got bailed out at like 4 hours ago. I'm like, why the fuck am I still in the cell? They just held me until the morning and shit. The one thing I'm happy about is the car. They didn't tow my car. They took my car and let me park it around the corner before they took me to jail, or they parked it around the corner. So Ice Spice did her thing at Coachella. Did she? I'm not a big Ice Spice fan, but I like her that she's smart. It's certain things that I like about certain artists that are smart. You know what I'm saying? That's why y'all say like Sexy Red is she was born on the same day. It was like it's funny that y'all said that because thinking about her, like I like her work ethic. That's one of the things that attracts me to people is work ethic. I love people's work ethic if they work hard. Like Ballet says, why am I still in here? I was like, man, why am I still in here, man? Like y'all done took everybody else out. They had to come in and use the damn near use tear gas on dude to get him to lay his ass down. It took all of the guards to come. It was like a scene out of with all them cameras and the invisible cameras and shit he set up. Them invisible cameras he set up, they needed it to they should have recorded his ass really tripping in that cell. He's Kanazu bitch. Oh, my aunt got it together for me. She came and got me. She was like, yo, her and my mom was out there. I was like, damn, y'all could have damn near just left me in here and I could have just went to court on Monday. You know what I'm saying? But they was like, they knew my birthday was coming up. All right, I'm ready to see this match. It's only gonna be 10 minutes. This is gonna be a short ass cage match. They keep going to commercial like this. Maybe they having trouble putting the cage together. He said, when you got home, what was the reaction? They thought I was stupid for getting train tickets. Like, how did you go to jail? They thought I was. They was like, you stupid for going to jail for train tickets. Especially my dad. He was the one talking the most shit. But I'm like, bro, you the one that didn't pay for me to go to give me the money to get on the goddamn train. Like, this is your fault. Like, I wouldn't have went to jail if you would have gave me the money to go to school. Like, I thought NXT always had an overlay to like a 10-15. Yeah, they do go overtime a little bit. They have been going overtime for a few minutes. Too much medicine. I'm so tired of all these vitamins and minerals and shit. Every time I turn around. I need to watch this Chucky show. Have y'all seen it? Is it any good? It looks interesting. I'm trying to see why Chucky old and he aging. How can a doll age? Riley says, I'm English. Sorry. What's this Coachella thing? Is it a music or can you just tell me? Okay. Oh, no, it is what is it? It's a festival, Riley. Coachella is the big festival they had, one of the big music festivals they have here in California every year. It used to be worth it to actually go work it if you drove Uber and Lyft. But I mean, now they've regulated the streets so where you can't pick certain people up in certain places. You got to come out of a lot. Like the one time that I went to do it the year before, everybody made so much money. But I mean, the rides you can make like upwards of damn near $100 a ride, but you can't get to the passengers no more. The way they set it up. Uh-oh. Here come Jodeci, ballet. She said, I'm sorry, but you have to finish that medication. Absolutely, I'm gonna finish all of it. She said, I watched one episode and that was it. There's all this upset. LOL. Leo, type in Solo Sokoa dancing. Oh man. He about to stab himself in the neck with them Wakanda bees. Why he got on a Trick Williams shirt? Solo is wilding. They got him dancing at the beach too. 6 months ago. Oh. Tag in and take action. Oh, they caught Solo lacking. They got Solo lacking at the beach. They need to have a comedy or Chucky pulling out. Oh man. Okay, thanks. Can you explain Coachella? I'll go on YouTube, have a look after cool something new to watch this on YouTube. Oh yeah, they should have a lot of like performances from Coachella. Coachella goes up, bro. Like, I wonder if that one other site that I used to go to, there's another site that they used to have he used to have all of the videos of the festivals up. She said, lately I come for you tonight. Oh shit. Mr. All Days Off says HIM. Will said, I got a funny wrestling video for you, King. Tiffy Time putting a pie in Omar's face is funny. I got to check it out. I got your page pulled up, too. I see you dropped a video yesterday. Yesterday, too. Okay, I see you got ones from the last couple of days. I can't wait to watch these, bro. Like, imagine Chucky rapping, drop it like it's hot. I can see it. Yeah, when are you going live next, Raleigh? I must be having some trouble with my Facebook. It's not letting people post comments from Facebook that were on watching. What do you say? HBK wants this feud to be HBK versus Triple H versus. Nah, you know what? This is more like HBK versus Diesel. When they get to the main roster, they will be HBK and Diesel, man. Oh, he slid him the he slid him the pipe through the gate. No, did he? Oh, is that the nightstick? Oh, Carmelo does have that. He does have that Shawn Michaels like just swag, man. He said it's on my Twitter. I'm not very well so much. I'm not very well so much on my videos at the moment, so trying to get better than I put back videos back on YouTube. What's your Twitter handle? Write your Twitter handle inside of the chat so I can go and definitely follow you on there too. Is it the same as your name now? Reach out to SSJ9K if you haven't done this already. If you haven't done so already, I'll try to. I know my son probably wants me to as well. No, not yet. I gotta reach out. I just haven't done it yet. Yeah, he does. My son is super into Dragon Ball. Super into Dragon Ball every day. Sonic and Dragon Ball. It's both. Y'all kind of are like He was telling me earlier about I guess they was using Keanu Reeves taking the role of Shadow. He told me first yesterday, I think. I don't know if I didn't know if they had already considered him for Shadow, if they were just considering him, but I saw it today that he's officially doing Shadow. Yeah, my son watches him. Okay, I got you. Okay, I see you follow by WrestleNova too. 150ish, 50-ish followers. Not a lot trying to get to 100 on YouTube. 91, 9 away. Oh, you get there, man. We got you covered. Definitely. I just followed you, so follow me back on Twitter. And shit, I'm at what 177 or something like that. So I'm not too far ahead of you on there. I take my time on Twitter, but I'm meeting a lot of people that work in media and stuff like that. So that's why I say I'm trying to get more people to come over and um follow. Would you say YouTube is acting up? Yeah, I'm seeing it as the showing. It's not even showing how many people are actually watching. I can't tell if it's what's going on with YouTube right now. Okay. Oh, which page are you following? Did you find me on the what is it, the King Leo Picasso page or the No Dirt Sheets page? Because that's the one I'm on mostly is my No Dirt Sheets page. Mr. All Days Off, are you referring to the 2015 video of Solo dancing in the room? His hair was longer back then. That's the one I just saw. He was dancing in like Soldier Boy or something. Then I just saw him dancing at the beach. Oh, Carmelo ain't even got to do trick like this. He said, I believe so. Yeah, so you see a new follower on your Instagram, that's from me from the No Dirt Sheets page. And I usually interact with a lot of people over on there. I'm always dropping jokes and all of that stuff. Ballet says Solo got moves. Yeah, he do. That's why Rock said he wanted him to dance. I mean, he wanted him to sing. Solo probably can really sing too. Oh, I did see that. I did see that inflatable balloon. Ice Spice had. Ain't nobody paying attention to what's going on right now. You said Goku versus Sonic. Let me see. The Goku versus Sonic rap battle. I don't think I've seen that one yet. Najee, you saw that one? He's laughing, so I take that as a yes. I'm gonna take it as a yes, as my son has seen it. I haven't seen it yet. He's laughing. He said, I'm following on Dirt Sheets on Twitter. Oh, good. Thanks for you follow him. Okay. Oh, absolutely. No, man. Like we said, like we make sure anybody that we is on here. I try to follow definitely, man. We all family on this thing. Uh-oh. Especially if you're creating content in this space. Want to make sure that content is supported so that way we can share it. After y'all finish watching this stream, man, if you haven't checked out the WWE 2K little video I posted earlier, I'm gonna start posting those little shorts from the game because I be having so much fun playing. I'm already damn near ready to make another one now, especially with dude quitting. I threw Shawn Michaels off the top of the cage and then came down with the elbow with RVD. That was hilarious. Uh-oh. Look at that. It looked like that cage is broken. He better be careful up there. Uh-oh. Big Uranagi. Let's go. Ooh. Hell of a DDT. Uh-oh. Cold breaker. Clothesline. Let's go, Trick. Ooh. Big running knee strike. What brand is Carmelo going to? You said it's an amazing Samantha Irvin video. I'm going to check it out. A Samantha Irvin video I'll put on my X for you. 1 sec. I'll do it now. All right. That's a bet. You ain't have him. Uh-oh. Oh! Look at the security guards coming in. Oh, one of the security guards is in the ring. Sandman said he went live. Solo Sokoa is a hypocrite. I gotta watch this when it's over. Sandman is wild for that tape. Ms. Aldell said, damn, Trick relatively new. He isn't super great in the ring yet. There we go. He got about another year in the He got about another year. Marshall Vandal, what's going on? Ballet said something is definitely going on with YouTube. All of the channels I subscribed to disappeared. Oh yeah, they're probably having a what's the name attack? Because I'm getting can't post some comments to destinations at the bottom of my screen. I see there's something wrong with it. She said Melo ate that chair. Yeah, he did. Let me see. They could be under. Like, let me see. YouTube is definitely having problems right now. They are spiking. Ballet. This is why I can tell I'm having issues with it right now. Just even seeing how many people are here, it's not even showing. All right, yeah, I'm gonna jump off too since YouTube is having an issue and they having problems. So I will see everybody in the chat tomorrow. Riley, I'm going over to I'm gonna check you out on Twitter and check out your videos. So I'll see you over there. I'll probably send you a DM over there too. So y'all have a good one, and we will see you guys on Tati's channel tomorrow for Dynamite. Y'all have a good one. Or actually, I'll see y'all tomorrow I'll definitely be on the stream too for 2K. All right, you guys. Thank y'all for coming through, man. Appreciate y'all.